Portsmouth and Oxford United remain your leaders over in League One, of course, as the games keep on coming. But will they still be there this coming midweek? We're going to take a little look next. Prediction video today. We're taking a look at match number 15, I believe, over in League One, and we'll get to that in just one second. If you're new, where you been, smash your subscribe button bang and say all things League One related, Blackburn Rovers related, world football related. We're all here, boys, under one Rooski, of course. The automatics seem to be a two-horse race at the minute, but the playoffs are wide open, even with the likes of Burton making a sneaky move to get closer to the top six. We'll take a look at all of it in a second. Of course, big shout out to my VIPs. They are the patrons, of course. You know who you are, and of course, make sure you do yourself a favour and smash the like, get the YouTube algorithm working for you to get you the content that you want to watch, and also support this video and support the channel by subscribe. Of course, a whopping 78% of you are not subscribed, guys. What's that all about? But anyway, let's take a look at how I got on and then how you guys got on over in the prediction league. So here we go for League One. So these are of course a recap of my picks and of course the results. A big fat win for Bolton Wanderers, 2-1 it was on the day. 3-1 win for me. Burton Albion with a big 4-1 win at the Pirelli over Bristol Rovers. I went with a draw myself. Charlton with a big 4-0 win over Reading. 2-0 win in my eyes. Cheltenham with a big 1-0 win as well over Cambridge. Called it. Got the one spot on the nose. Meanwhile, Wigan 2-0 win over Exeter. Of course, I went the other way. Stevenage did pick up a draw against Port Vale. I went with a 2-1 win myself. Lincoln City with a 1-0 win over Fleetwood, but the manager is gone. Oh my gosh. Meanwhile, Leyton Orient with a draw against Barnsley. I got the one spot on the nose as well. Oxford United with a 1-1 draw against Blackpool. I went with a 3-1. Peterborough with a 2-2 draw against Wimbledon. I went with a 2-0 win. Meanwhile, Pompey with a 1-0 win over Carlisle. I went with a 3-1 myself. And Shrewsbury 1-0 winners over Derby. Of course, I went the other way as well. So let's have a quick count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is what I got. What did you guys get? Let's have a little look then, shall we? 6 would have got me. Top spot with Ibrahim Hussein and Shepherd. Well done to us. We are, of course, flexing our prediction muscles as well. But what's that done to the overall leaderboard? Well, kicking ass and taking names, it is. Blue Jack plays still on 56 points. Ibrahim Hussein up there in second. And Swindon Harvey up there in bronze, of course. That's, of course, the table right here, right now, which is a little bit of a lie to you. Of course, the top is right with Portsmouth and then Oxford, Barnsley, Bolton, Peterborough and Stevenage. Going down, though, is actually Cheltenham, Reading, Fleetwood and Wigan. Wow. Of course, so Reading going down, Wigan going down as it stands, of course, but that could all change very, very soon. As could the prediction league, so get involved, cut League One, 100% free. I don't make any money off of this whatsoever. It's all about competition and having a game between ourselves. Anyway, we are playing forward to the next games, of course, coming at you this coming Tuesday, October the 24th, of course, and there's some zingers in here. Of course, take a look at them. I think they're probably the game of the day in my eyes. A quick scan of that. I'm looking at maybe Wycombe Wanderers against Bolton Wanderers, the Wanderers Derby, maybe Port Vale, Peterborough. Those two sting out for me as well. Anyway, let's get into it. Blackpool up against Cheltenham. Red hot Jordan Rhodes scoring a buttload of goals for Blackpool in a minute. But anyway, these two sides have played each other 6 times since 2003. We've got 4 wins for Blackpool, 1 for Charlton, and 1 draw. Of course, Cheltenham, not Charlton, Cheltenham. Of course, biggest win for Blackpool, 3-0 win, scored 11 goals in those 6 matches, 1.83 goals a game. Cheltenham on the flip side, their biggest win, their only win, 3-0 win, scored 8 goals in those 6 matches, 1.33 goals a game. Cheltenham just won 1, lost 1, and drawn 1 over the last 3. A bit of an uptick in goals and form. 24th in the table, there's still 5 points on the board. Up against Blackpool, they're in 67% form for them right now, just 1 defeat the last 6, 7th in the table, 20 points on the board, and of course, and scoring goals as well. Last time around at Bloomfield Rovers, a 3-0 win for Blackpool back in April 2017. That was in League 2. Meanwhile, 5-2 on is your Blackpool here for the odds. 10-3 is the draw, and 52 is your away win. Back Jordan Rhodes here to score at least a goal. A 2-0 win for them, and of course, moving up maybe into the playoffs. So they go. Bristol Rovers against Stevenage. Also a bit of a zinger chicken dinner, this one. Played each other 5 times in 2015. 1 for Bristol Rovers. We've got 3 for Stevenage, and we've got 1 draw. Of course, biggest win for Bristol Rovers. In fact, it was the only win. 4-0 win. Scoring 5 goals in the 5 matches. That's a goal a game. Meanwhile, Stevenage, they picked up 3 wins. 2-0 win was their biggest, scoring 5 goals in the 5 matches. And again, you could do the math on that one. Stevenage just the one win them in the last 6. 25% form for them right now, just 6th in the table and 22 points on the board. Up against Bristol Rovers, who are down to 17th with 15 points on the board. 2 wins in the last 6 games. 33% form for them right now heading into this. However, last round at Bristol Rovers, there was a 2-0 win for Stevenage back in August 2021. The home side hasn't won this game in the last 5 matches. Will that continue this week? We'll have a little look. Bristol Rovers 6-4 for the victory. 2-5 is draw. 70-10 for Stevenage. They might start to hit a bit of skids here. I'm going with a draw myself, a point apiece. What do you think about that? Let me know down below. Let's kick it on forward with Cambridge United up against Portsmouth. Of course, Cambridge, of course, free falling down at the minute. Played to that 11 times in 2014, 2 for Cambridge, 8 for Portsmouth, and 1 draw. Of course, biggest win for Cambridge, 2-1 win, scoring 11 goals in 11 matches. That's, of course, a goal a game. Meanwhile, Portsmouth's biggest win, 6-2 win, scoring 23 goals in those 11 matches, 2.09 goals a game. 6 wins on the bounce for Portsmouth at the minute, top of the table with 31 points on the board. Up against Cambridge, who haven't won the last 9 games. They've free fallen down to 18th for the table with just 15 points on the board. They're on 17% form right now, coming at you. Last time around at Cambridge was the one to win for Portsmouth back in March 2023. They did the double over Cambridge last season, looking to get themselves up and running with another one. 50-4 is your Cambridge here, 4-3 on is your Pompey here, and 13-5 is your draw. Going with the away side here, 2-0 win for them. They look the real bloody deal. Next up we have Carlisle United up against an informed Burton Albion, of course, played to the 4 times in 2004, a win apiece and a couple of draws as well. Biggest win for Carlisle was a 1-0 win, in fact their only win, scoring 5 goals in the 4 matches, 1.25 goals a game. Burton, of course, their biggest win, 4-3 win, was also their only win. They've scored 5 goals in the 4 matches a game, 1.25 goals a game. Burton winning 4 in the bounce at the moment, unbeaten in the last 8, 9th for the table with 19 points on the board. 92% form right now, one of the form teams, if not the form team, besides Portsmouth in the league. 25% form there for Carlisle, just 1 win and 6-20 from the table with 11 points on the board. Last time around at Carlisle was, in fact, that 4-3 win for Burton back in October 2014. That was in League 2. Meanwhile, 13-10 is your odds here for Carlisle, 12-5 is your draw, 2-1 is your away win. Of course, we're going with a draw here. Of course, I think Burton might nick it, but Carlisle will want to keep on fighting and maybe fight to the bitter end here. Derby County up against Exeter City, of course, over at Pride Park, played the 3 times in 2011. We got a win apiece and a draw. Biggest win, the only win for Derby County, 2-1 win, scoring 2 goals, in fact, in those 3 matches, 0.67 goals a game. Meanwhile, Exeter, of course, their one and only win was a 1-0 win. They've also scored just 2 goals in 3 matches, 0.67 goals a game. Exeter down to 16th right now in the table with 16 points on the board, 17% form for them right now, 5 defeats on the spin, pretty shitty form for them. Up against Derby County, 67% form for them right now, just 1 defeat in the last 6, 11th at the table though, 18 points right now. Last round at Pride Park, it was a 0-0 draw back in October 2022. The odds here, Derby 7-4 on for the victory, 10-3 is the draw, and 4-1 is your long shot. Derby should win this one, 2-0 win for them. Exeter have been on a bit slump, and I think it continues in this midweek action. Barnsley up against Shrewsbury Town over at Oakwell. Now these two sides have played each other 6 times since 2015. We got 4 wins for Barnsley, 2 for Shrewsbury, 0 draws. Of course, biggest win for Barnsley, 3-0 win, scoring 10 goals in those 6 matches, 1.67 goals a game. Up against Shrewsbury, their biggest win was a 3-1 win, scoring 7 goals in 6 matches, 1.17 goals a game. They're, of course, on 50% form right now. Shrewsbury 1-2, lost 2, and drawn 2. Unbeaten in the last 3, just 1 defeat past 5, 50 for the table. Of course, we've got 17 points on the board right now. Barnsley, just the 1 defeat in the last 6, 75% form for them right now. Of course, we are 4 wins the last 6 for them. They're coming at you last round at Barnsley. It was a 2-1 win for Barnsley back in April 2023. But the odds right here, right now, is 20-11 on your Barnsley. 11-4 is the draw. 11-2 is your away win here. We are going to back Barnsley 3-1 win to get the 3 points and, of course, keep their playoff hopes alive. Lincoln City looking for a new manager, I believe, against Charlton Athletic. But they're on a good bit of form with their new manager, Michael Appleton. Played each other 6 times in 2020. 3 for Lincoln, 2 for Charlton, 1 draw, of course. Biggest win for Lincoln. 2-0 win, scored 8 goals in those 6 matches, 1.33 goals a game. Charlton on the flip side, 3-1 win, scoring 7 goals in those 6 matches, 1.17 goals a game. Of course, Charlton unbeaten in the last 7 matches, 83% form for them right now, winning 4 of the last 6. 10th in the table, 18 points on the board, making a push for the top 6. Lincoln with Tom Shaw at the helm at the minute. I don't know if it's a permanent deal or not. 50% form for them right now, 1-3 and lost 3. 12th in the table with 18 points as well. Last time round over in Lincoln was a 0-0 draw back in October 2022. But the odds right here, right now, we've got Lincoln 8-5 for the victory, 12-5 is the draw. 8-5 is also your Charlton. Quite evenly matched in the bookies here. I'm also going to go with a 2-1 win. Surprise, surprise, going for Charlton. Of course, you're on the move. Meanwhile, Northampton Town up against Leyton Orient, of course, over at Sixfields. Now, these two sides have played 24 times since 2003. We've got 10 wins for Northampton, 6 for Leyton Orient, 8 draws, of course. Biggest win for Northampton, 4-0 win, scoring 32 goals in those 24 matches, 1.33 goals a game. Up against Orient, 3-0 win, their biggest, 24 goals scored in 24 matches. Of course, there's a goal a game. Brisbane Road is not where we're playing. We're playing at Sixfields. That's right, 4 wins. wins. The last 6 for Leyton Orient, 75% form for them right now. 13th for the table with 18 points on the board. Up against Northampton Town, 2 wins the last 6, 33% form for them right now. 19th in the table with 13 points on the board right now. Of course, last round in Northampton Town, it was a 1-0 win. In fact, Northampton Town unbeaten against the Orient over the last 5, picking up 4 wins and a couple of draws, including a friendly. But the odds right here, right now, we got Northampton Town 7-5 for the victory. We have 90-10 is your Orient and 12-5 is the draw. Could go either way, but I'm backing a draw here. Point apiece. Who's going to be happier? Probably the visitors. Meanwhile, Port Vale up against Peterborough, Comanche and Vale Park. Now these two sides have played each other 15 times in 2003. We've got 5 wins of Vale, 7 wins of Peterborough, and 3 draws, of course. Biggest win for Port Vale, 3-0 win, scoring 16 goals in 15 matches, 1.07 goals a game. Up against Posh, their biggest win, 4-0 win, scoring 26 goals in 15 matches, 1.73 goals a game. Peterborough, 1 defeat in the last 6, 58% form for them right now, 5th in the table, and 22 points on the board. Up against Port Vale, all the way down to 14th right now. We've got back-to-back games now without a loss, 42% form for them, but of course needing to get a win to get themselves moving in the right direction. Last round at Vale Park, it was a 2-0 win for Peterborough, who are unbeaten against Port Vale over the last 4, picking up 3 wins and a draw. In fact, 3 clean sheets on the spin as well, Peterborough against Port Vale. The odds here, we have Port Vale 21-10 for the victory, 5-2 is draw, 6-5 is your away win. Peterborough are contenders here, of course another point in the bag is a good one for them, keeping out their unbeaten run going, keeping the momentum going. But Port Vale need wins if they are going to be contenders like they were showing about a month or so back. Meanwhile, Wigan up against Oxford United at the DW. Played each other 6 times in 2017. We got 3 wins for Wigan, 2 for Oxford, and 1 draw. Biggest win for Wigan was a 7-0 win, scoring 14 goals in those 6 matches, 2.33 goals a game. Up against Oxford, of course, their biggest win, 2-1 win, scoring 7 goals in the 6 matches, 1.17 goals a game. Oxford unbeaten in the last 5, 75% form for them right now, second at the table with 28 points on the board. Up against Wigan, back-to-back wins for them, 33% form for them, 21st in the table and 8 points on the board right now. Last round over at Wigan, it was a 1-1 draw back in February 2022, of course. But the odds right here, right now, we're looking at where are we? Wigan, 90-10 for the victory, 25 draw, 11-8 is your away win. Of course, it's tight. It's difficult because Wigan, are they really that bad? I've got to give Oxford the credit here. 2-1 win for them. On the road, keep the heat with Portsmouth at the top of the table. Wycombe Wanderers up against Bolton Wanderers. It's the Wanderers derby. Now these two sides have played each other 6 times in 2019. We've got 5 wins for Wycombe, 1 for Bolton, and 0 draws. Biggest win for Wycombe, 2-0 win, scoring 8 goals in the 6 matches, 1.33 goals a game. Up against Bolton, their biggest win, 3-0 win, scoring 3 goals in the 6 matches, 0.50 goals a game. Bolton, of course, just one defeat the last 6, 75% form for them right now, 4th in the table, and 23 points on the board. Up against Wycombe, who are 8th, 20 points on the board right now, and of course, just one defeat of the past 5, 58% form for them right now. Last round at Adams Park, it was a 1-0 win for Wycombe back in February 2023. But of course, the odds here, 7-4 is your Wycombe, 29-20 is your away, 12-5 is the draw here. Another tight one, could go either way. Going to back the hosts, Wycombe Wanderers at home. They're contenders for at least the playoffs. And of course, they'll strengthen the case once again. Reading up against Fleetwood, of course, it's the late kickoff, a little bit later than everybody else on the Tuesday. Never played each other, these two sides. Reading coming to on 25% form for them right now, just 1 win in 6. They are 23rd in the table with 6 points on the board. Up against Fleetwood, 3 defeats on the spin right now, 22nd in the table, 8 points on the board. Of course, a relegation 6-pointer if you would ever created one. 42% form for them right now, of course. Fleetwood on the back of a 1-0 loss to Lincoln. Of course, Reading with a big 4-0 loss to Charlton. Back-to-back, both sides looking to get back on the score sheet here. 5-4 is your Reading, 23-10 is the draw, 21-10 is your away win. We are going with a 1-0 win for Reading, back on the winning ways, and of course maybe making a push out of the drop zone. That, of course, is my picks right here, right now. Make sure you get a load of them as well, and make sure you get your own picks as well using the link cut.e/League One. It's 100% free, and of course this is what the table will look something like this. Don't read into it too much because the points deductions of Reading and Wigan are in full effect, of course. But it'll be at the top end. It'll be Portsmouth. It will be Oxford. Barnsley making a conservative push. 4, of course, top 2, Peterborough, Blackpool, and Bolton. That's right. A bit of a Northwest flavour to it, but of course that could all change very, very soon. But of course, don't forget to smash the old likey, make the YouTube algorithm work for you. That's what I'm talking about. Make it work for you, providing you the content that you want to see. And of course, if you like this video, do that. And of course, make sure you subscribe. A whopping 78% of you are not subscribed. But anyway, guys, I got to go. Of course, games are coming thick and fast, but of course, I'll see you soon for the next one.